Hello, 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 everybody. Hi, so my name is Eve. This is Eve's Creations Paint Party. It's Friday night. What? So, say hello, hello, hello. If you're painting with me tonight, let me know if anyone's painting with me tonight. And let's give props to you know who. There he is. There's the butter boy. You never know when he's going to chime in, so we have to say hi to him. I'm actually doing this all over because, I don't know what happened with the last thing. I'm not really sure, but I see people popping on and being able to see now. So that's a good thing. Hello, Kelly. Yeah, I have no idea what just happened. So I restarted the live, and now I see you guys. So we'll just give a minute. Everybody will find me. Everything's working now. Sorry about that. I have no idea what just happened. So, not really sure, but we're working now, so everything is good. So, sorry about that, guys. Let me show you my handy-dandy table. Same colors every single party. White, yellow, blue, red, and black. We have our brushes this evening. We have Big Boy. He's a 1-inch flat. Mini Me. He's a small shader. And Tiny in the house for details. Of course, Mr. Nifty's. Anyone that sends me support, DM me and you'll get Mr. Nifty's for free. And the Java's in the house. You want to swirl your brush. You want to tap. You want to dab on the paper towel. And you want to be wet but not dripping. All right, so I'm writing down my roll call. We got Kimberly and we have Joan. And let's see, I got Kelly. Let's wait for everybody else to pop on. Joanne is here. Hello, Joanne. And Crystal's hanging out with us tonight. Hello, Crystal. How are you, sweetheart? And, okay, anybody else pop on? Tammy is here. Hello, Tammy. How are you doing, sweet doll? Okay, and we're going to give everybody a minute to find me. This is the second time I'm actually going live. Hello, Becky. How are you, dollface? So I'm not really sure what happened. Rochelle is here and Rachel. So I have Rochelle and then I have Rachel. Awesome. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody's doing well. And I hope everybody's able to find me. Because that was the... this is attempt number 2. Marlene is hanging out with us tonight. The link not working. It wasn't working. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I'm sorry, guys. Virginia is here. And I have Anne and Rose. We have, I missed one. Crystal, Tammy. Okay, got that all set. Becky, and Rachel, Marlene. We got Marlene. I got Brenda, Virginia. I got Tammy. I missed Tammy. I got Tammy. And we have Ann Rose. Welcome, everybody. Hello. Hello, Carolyn. How are you doing, sweetheart? Hello, Tina B. What's going on? Ann Rose, just tell them to go on my page and scroll, and you'll see the live. Hi, Punky. What's up, doll? Thank you so much for trying to help everybody. I appreciate that. Not really sure why that's not working. I had to end that broadcast, so we're here now, okay, guys? So, they'll find me. Everybody, hello, Jill. How are you doing, dollface? Yeah, so hello, Jeanette. How are you, dear? Jeanette is in the house, so I'm writing down my roll call, and we'll get situated, and we'll wait for everybody to pop on. Those of you who want to help the other people that are floating around in limbo, just tell them to scroll down on my page and you will find my feed. It's from my page, Eve's Creations Paint Party. So it's right on the page. Not really sure what Facebook just did to all of us. But that's okay because you guys are here now and we'll get ourselves situated. And we'll give it a minute for everybody to be able to find this and pop on. That being said, let me, hello, Darla. How are you doing, sweetheart? That being said, replays are always available. Marcella is here. Got to write Marcella down. Yeah, so everybody's finding us. It's all good. It's all good. I'm using my handy dandy pen. Hello, Rabini. How are you, Darl? Hello. Darla, Marcella, Rohini. Rohini is in the house. Hello, Rohini. Valerie is here. Hello, Valerie. And Punky is here. Joanne is here. The other Becky is here. Yeah. Facebook is making everything a mess. I don't know what's going on. So it's all good. Sean's hanging out with us from Seattle. Hello, Sean. How are you doing, sweetheart? So, yeah. But everybody's coming on. Everyone's finding us. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. I got you, Joanne. No worries. If you're new to our fam, let us know you're new, and we'll give you a warm East Creations family welcome. I'm going to put you guys in my handy dandy holder. So, this is what we're painting tonight. And, I can't show you both at once what I'm painting and this at the same time. So, if you need to take a screenshot, take a screenshot. Everybody give Ann a warm Eve's Creations family welcome. Hello, Ann. How are you doing, sweetheart? Okay, so, good job, guys. All right, I'm going to share my links while we're recuperating, and hopefully everything's going to get straightened out. So this is my links for support if you don't do the stars. So let's get them up on there. And I have Venmo, I have Cash App, and I have PayPal. Yeah, I'm a little thrown off. My apologies. I'm a little thrown off because I had to start everything all over again. And the replays are always available on my YouTube channel. So I will share that link as well. And then you guys will be all situated with your links and everything that you need. Welcome, Ann. You guys are awesome. Yes. Hello, Ann. How are you doing, lovey-do? So, welcome to the fam. Welcome to anybody else to the fam. If you want to say hi, that's great. If you just want to be a little creeper in the background, that's fine too. And we have watchers, painters, creepers. We got all sorts here, and we love them all. All right. So, those of you following my make-em-ups journey, I went with golds. Woo! That's a lot of eyeshadow, Eve. I was going for fall, golds and browns. So, the glasses kind of cut it off, but when I take my glasses off, I'm like, whoa, gold eyeballs. Thank you so much for the stars, Brenda. You're amazing. So the stars are enabled for support. You guys definitely keep the lights on, so I appreciate that. You like the sparkly? Yeah, I got gold glitter on there. I can't do that, thank you. I can't do that, like, you know how they do that, like, seductive little side eye, and you can show off the shadow. I don't have that down yet. I just look like I'm like kind of twisted and weird. So, also remember, all of my videos are kid friendly, so if you guys try to watch your comments, I'm going to try watching this thing. Thank you so much, Mary. Thank you, guys. Hello. Everyone's popping on. Let's turn it to the picture. So those of you who need to take a screenshot, I'll explain a few things. I'm working on a 16 by 20 canvas. I'm holding it 16 this way, 20 straight up and down. If you're working on a different size, that is fine. As long as you're in the general area of your canvas that I'm in, you're going to be fine. Okay, guys? And all of this is done in layers. So let's start our first layer, and more people are going to come on, and we're just going to be doing the background. So this way, as people pop on, they'll be able to catch up mustard, because We're not really doing anything but the background. And you know me, we do the whole entire background. Thank you so much for the stars, Kelly. You're amazing. So you know me, we do the whole entire background. We don't do background around stuff. So for this background, you're going to grab blue. Okay, you're gonna hello Sheila. How are you doing, sweetie? You're going to grab blue, you're going to grab yellow, you're going to grab black, and you're going to grab white. Okay, you guys got that? That was a lot of stuff, right? You're going to grab blue, you're going to grab yellow, you're going to grab white, and you're going to grab some black. Okay, that's everything for the background right there. And I'm using Big Boy as a 1-inch flat. And we're just going across. If you like the separation of color, put it on, leave it alone. If you like it more blended, then keep going over it and everything's going to blend together. So we're painting the whole entire thing, the whole entire background. So we can get started with that as everybody else pops on and finds me. Following my page, I guess, didn't work out for everybody. And that's okay. If you scroll down my page, people will find me. So if somebody's lost out there in Facebook land and you see that they're lost, if somebody could pop over and give them a heads up, that would be great. Yeah, it's pretty, right? So it's colors you wouldn't think of putting together. So it's blue, yellow, black, and some white. That's what we're working with. And like I said, if you like the separation of colors, stick and move, put it on, keep it moving. If you like it all soft and blended, absolutely, Kimberly. I just shared all the links, but I can share it again, sweetheart. If you like the separation of color, put it on and keep it moving. Hi. I got to get in front of the phone to share the link. PayPal. Absolutely, doll. You got it, girlfriend. There it is. Okay, so there it is. Joanne's asking what colors again. The colors are yellow, blue, black, and white, Joanne. Yes, 6,000%. 6,000%. Okay, so now you want a nice thin layer, right? Just enough for coverage, but not too thick, Kelly. No putting it on thick, because you need this to dry. If you're putting it on, you're getting too much blue and black in there, then just grab a glob of yellow and stick it right in the middle. Okay, so I just splattered paint on myself. Oh, it's going to be one of those nights. Look at this. I already got it on myself. That's what we do with that. Yeah, I'm already wearing paint, people. We're already, yeah, let's, there we go. Oh, I don't even know who that guy is, so that's pretty funny, Debbie. I'm glad you found us. Everybody has to remind Eve that when she puts a lot of paint on her brush to stop flicking quickly. I literally get paint that way and this way. That's the sign of a master artist. Thank you so much, Becky. Yeah, I literally like just fling paint in every direction. And I have to remember, like, when I have a whole thing of paint on my brush, to take nice, easy strokes, Eve. Easy strokes. Easy. I'm working out my Facebook frustration. That's what I'm doing. I'm working out my Facebook frustration. So we're going to throw this background on as more and more people find me. And then they don't, no worries. Did you see that? Did you see that big clump fall? So no worries. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And we're just going to fill this in a nice thin layer so you can turn around and paint on top of this. Okay? Right? Because you don't want it super duper thick, because then it's never going to dry and you're never going to be able to add all the other things we want to add on top. So You want nice thin layers. See me? I'm just sweeping across like this to kind of smooth it out, and only once or twice because I don't want to blend it all out. I like the different colors showing through, but once or twice I'm just going to sweep across just to get it nice and thin and smooth. Okay, guys? So that is how you do that. All right, what's going on with Donna? What happened, Donna? Oh, my goodness, Donna. Oh, healing wishes and prayers, my sweetheart. I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry for your loss, sweetheart. Healing wishes and prayers, doll, okay? So you take it easy, and you try to remember to take care of yourself, and everything else is going to just get done what needs to get done, all right, sweetheart? So healing wishes and prayers and many blessings for you and some peace, okay? So I'm really sorry about your loss. And don't worry about us. We'll be here. We'll be here. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Okay? So, yes, Joanne, the color of the background is really awesome, isn't it? Really awesome. And you wouldn't think of grabbing those 4 colors together. You think you'd get this really icky, mess. But if you leave them separate on your brush, right, you just kerplunk your brush into the colors and then sweep it on, it does some really cool stuff. Now, I'm going to brighten up the bottom here. I'm going to add some more white to the bottom because our kitty is black. Our kitty is black, so I'm going to grab extra white and extra yellow, and I'm going to brighten up the bottom down here because we want to be able to see our kitty against it. Okay, so I'm just brightening up the bottom part by just adding more yellow and more white and not as much black or blue. Okay, guys, so we'll get that situated and put these on because we want to be able to see our kitty against it. And if you make it too dark, if you have too much black going on, you're not going to be able to see your kitty cat. So we got to turn around and add all of, add the brighter colors in. And if you notice, I'm just sweeping them in. That's all I'm doing. And then I got to leave it alone because it's going to get mucky and icky. Right? It's going to become a big mushy mess. So when you're working with a background that contains 4 different colors, you really do want to stick and move. Stick and move, okay, guys? You don't want to turn around and keep painting on it because it will get ucky mucky, okay? And then where my pumpkin's going, I'm going to add some more blue because blue makes orange pop. So where the pumpkin is going on this side, I'm going to add more blue to the background. So when I put my pumpkin on top of it, it's really going to pop because the blue will be behind it. And blue makes orange pop. And then lickety split, real quick like, I am just going to brush my brush over this to turn around and make sure it's nice and thin and smooth. And just thank you so much for the stars, Kimberly. Thank you so much. I am so wearing paint right now. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. I have it on my arm. I have it on my neck. I have it everywhere. Yep, 6,000%. So, yeah, we're making messes already, people. That's what's going on. We're already making messes. And so, I'm going to wipe off my brush. Okay? And we're going to grab some white paint, and we're going to make our moon. And we're doing this while it's still wet because you want those colors, those green colors in your moon. Okay? So how do we do the moon, right? Top right corner, and parentheses and a parentheses, guys. And start off smaller than what you want it, because as you're playing with this to make it a perfect circle, because, we're all control freaks and want things perfect, perfect, perfect. As you're playing with it to make a perfect circle, it's going to get bigger. So start off with a parentheses and a parentheses, and then as you're doing your circle motion, right? See me? I'm just kind of going on both sides here and just pulling the brush nice and flat, right? Having those edges work for me. And I am just building off of that parentheses and a parentheses. And then softening just by going through my moon again. My moon. Oh my goodness. Okay. And you're it's going to get bigger because you're going to keep playing with it. So start off small, and then as you're messing with it, you can make it bigger and bigger. All right, and then you can make your moon as big as you want it to be. It's your moon. Don't matter to me none. It is your moon. So just remember, the more you play with it, the bigger it's going to get. The more you play with it, the bigger it's going to get. 6,000%. So, just going to use the flat of that brush, and I'm just swinging around. We're just swinging around. That's all we're doing. And then I'm going to use the edge of the brush right on the edge to clean it up a little bit. And we just soften. Soften, 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 and we're going to go back and brighten this up a little bit. Hello, 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 Lynn. You've been sitting here and couldn't see me. Yeah, I ended that other broadcast. It really should not be running in the background, but it might be running in the background. I'm not really sure. If it is, can you pop over to that broadcast, and can somebody pop over there and let people know where I'm at? Because Lynn's been sitting and sitting and sitting and didn't even know we were here. So I ended that feed. It shouldn't be running anymore, but Lord knows what Facebook's doing. So if somebody could, wherever limbo you were stuck in, if you could pop over, if anyone else is still kind of sitting there and stuck there, if you guys could pop over and let them know where I'm at, I'd appreciate that, because I can't do that. I can't press any of these buttons to make them work. I don't know how to make anything work. I know it stopped when I shut it down. Okay, good, Becky. All right, that's cool. I'm wearing my I Love Nerds shirt, but I don't know anything technical. I'm not good with butters. I'm not good with butters. I'm not good with buttons. I'm good with butters. I'm not good with buttons. I just realized I forgot to put mascara on. Oh. Okay, so let's move this up a little closer. Yeah, I'm good with butters. I'm not good with buttons. Alright, and we're going to swirl tap dab big boy. We're going to grab our black paint and we're going to make our kitty cat. Butters is sleeping. Butters is sleeping. We said hello to him before, real quick like, but he's out for the count. I wore him out today. He was outside barking at all the kids playing. He was having a good old time being outside. And then when he came inside, we had a big old game of fetch, to where he was playing fetch, running up and down the hallway 100 times. And now he is out for the count. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. You missed the, Lynn. That's right, Lynn. Lynn, all we did was background. I'm giving it a minute for everybody that's coming on. So your background, oh, I didn't do it all on the video, Becky. I'm just telling you about his day. If you missed the background, that's okay. It is blue, black, yellow, and white. And, yeah, so he had a playful puppy day. So he's doing very well. Blue, black, yellow, and white. and sweep it across. That's all we did so far. And parentheses for the moon. Okay, you have plenty of time to catch up mustard. If you notice, I'm not doing anything else because of stuff glitching, and I don't want to move too far ahead. So we're going to do a little catch up mustard time before we put our cat on. And then this way, everybody that is finding me now can get their background on real fast. It doesn't matter if your background's wet to do the kitty, because we're doing it in black, so it doesn't matter. All right, so you have plenty of time to. Thank you so much for the stars, Debbie. You guys have plenty of time to catch up mustard. My skin is looking like cream. I used this like cream before I put the makeup on, and it made it really soft. So that's cool. Now if I could just get rid of my double chin, we'll be all good. You've been looking forward to it all day. Yeah, Lynn, I got you, hon. Go ahead, slap that background on. Blue, yellow, white, and black. And you want to grab a little bit more yellow and white towards the bottom, and then this corner you want to grab some more blue. Okay, sweetheart? No worries, guys. No worries. We'll catch up mustard for a little bit, and then everybody that just found me can get their backgrounds on. I'm going to read roll call, so we'll get that situated, because I had that all kind of screwy. So, we have Kelly, Amanda, Rochelle, Mary, Kimberly, Joan, Joanne, Crystal, Tammy, Becky, Rachel, Marlene, Brenda, Valerie, Joanne, Sean, Sheila, Debbie, Donna, Lynn, Rohini, and Virginia, Anne Rose, sorry, sweetheart, Tammy, Carolyn, Tina B is here, Punky, sweetheart, where you been? Hi, sweetheart, and Cindy and Jill is here, Flicky-doo, Jeanette, Darla, and Marcella's in the house. So, you're going to be a watcher tonight? That's okay, Punky, no worries. Watchers are totally welcome. Pamela is here. Hello, 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 Pamela. How are you doing, sweetheart? Oh, I'm not really sure who that was, so I hope she pops on too, and it's all good, Punky. No worries. I hope everybody is able to find me, and you guys have the star. Thank you so much for the stars, guys. I just saw the stars number. Thank you guys so much. You really, really warm my heart. You know that? And Carol is here. All right. Hello, 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 Carol. How are you doing, sweetheart? So, yeah, we're just going to take it easy peasy. Pamela, good. You're a long time since you've joined me. Yes, Pamela. That's okay. We're always here. April is right on time. Hi, April. And Kathy's here. Hello, 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 Kathy. How are you doing, sweetheart? So, say hello, hello, hello. If you're painting with me tonight, let me know if anyone's painting with me tonight. We have a couple of Brendas in the house. So, I got 2 Brendas going on, and everybody is late with you, April, because Facebook glitched. So, I'm giving everybody a chance to catch up mustard with their backgrounds. Tina is here. Hello, 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 Tina. How are you doing, sweetheart? And Jackie. Oh, healing wishes to Jackie, guys. Healing prayers to Jackie and Donna. Everybody pray 20 times for Donna, okay? So, you guys send all of that. And healing wishes for Jackie, sweetheart. No worries. No worries, guys. Absolutely, right? Being sick, it stinks. I almost said something else, but we're kid friendly, so being sick really does stink. It really, really, really does. There were some newbies who put messages on your other link. They were looking to find you. Okay, Lynn. I can't, see, the problem is I can't turn around. I can't, Buffy, yours looks nothing like mine. That's good, because it's yours. It's not mine. It's not supposed to look like mine. It's supposed to look like yours. Oh, nice. That's a cool sale, sweetheart. Yeah, that's why we're kind of just chilling right now. Yes, please, Lynn. That would be awesome of you. Thank you. Yeah, once I'm live, I can't answer people's messages. I can't comment on my page. I can't do anything. I'm in here. I can comment on here. If I go, you're so welcome, Debbie. If I leave here to go comment on other things, it ends the broadcast. So, no, you are not wrong. And what happens is I have the phone flipped so I can read everyone's comments. And since the phone is flipped doing in my face view, it mirrors the image. So you are not wrong. And a lot of people think I'm a lefty, and I'm not a lefty. So, that's what happens is it winds up mirroring. Mirroring. And that's up to you, whatever side you want your stuff on. So if you want your broom over on this side, then follow me. If you want your broom on the other side, follow the picture. It's all up to you. It's the same instruction. It doesn't really matter. All right. So, Lynn went to message some of the other people, and I already drank all my coffee, for the most part. Cheers, everybody. Thank you so much, Joanne. And those of you who are waiting for me to do something, thank you so much for your patience. I just don't want anybody to miss out that was planning to do this, okay? So thank you so much for your patience. If you have any questions for me, there's a lot of new people in here tonight. If you have any questions for me or anything you want to ask me or talk about, 6,000%, this is your time to ask me anything. So I just poured some new paint. Aw, thank you, Tina Marie. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, wait, I have no idea, April. Yeah, so, yeah, let's just not go there. Okay, so I'm going to swirl tap that big boy, and we're going to do our cat. And then if anybody else pops on, I will ketchup mustard them accordingly. So we got big boy, and we got black paint. And that paint I kerplunked in before to do the background, I'm just smashing it into the black because black pretty much covers everything. Okay, so we're going to take big boy and we're going to do our cat. So everybody woo-saw it out. Big boy is a 1-inch flat, sweetheart. Everybody woo-saw it out. And find our center, right? We're going to find our center. It's right about there. So I'm going to mark my center, and I'm going to go a little bit below the center point. I'm going to come down onto this half of the canvas. So that is pretty much center. All right. Once you have that center marked, you're going to turn around and you're going to swoop. Okay. So we're swooping this way. Swoop. Just like that. No worry about this back end because we're going to cover that with a pumpkin. So you don't have to stress that. It's just to get the shape in. Okay, once you have that swoop in, all right, you're going to come over here and you're going to do a rounded triangle. Okay, so you're going to do a rounded triangle or like a guitar pick. All right, we're going to do a rounded triangle. Connect our swoop. So once you have that rounded triangle, you're going to follow around the triangle and you're going to swoop it around and then you're going to connect it to the swoop you just made. Okay? And I'm just going to dab the excess paint so this stays nice and thin. And I'm just going to dab the excess paint into there. Okay? And then the next thing you want to do is you're going to come around this side of the rounded triangle. You're going to follow it all the way around. And then you're going to swoop. Just like that. An upside down candy corn. Yes, girl. Yeah, I had no idea, Pamela. Any of you guys that are like really tech savvy and know what's going on, if you want to direct message me, 6,000%, that would be cool because I have no idea what's going on. Alright, once you have that swooped in, you're going to follow this bend right here. And then you're going to go straight down. So I'm going to hold my brush back here. I'm going to put it straight up to my canvas. We're actually straight down at an angle. You love how I do that to you guys? We're doing this paw right here. So it's at an angle. Straight at an angle. So you're going to follow this bend around right here. You're going to get to about that point, and you're going to shoot that way. Okay? Straight down at an angle. Alright, so we have that leg in. Alright, then the other leg, you're going to match this across this way. And then you're going to do an angle out like that, and a piece like that. Okay, so that is your other paw. All right, I've been trying to teach Butters other paw. You can't join tonight, but you wanted to say hi. Hi, Britton. How are you doing, sweetheart? Hello, hello, hello. If they're cutting off being able to do live instructional feeds, then we'll find a way. No worries. I will find a way. I'm a very determined person. So we'll figure this out. Okay, guys? Don't stress it. Let's just have fun and paint tonight, all right? We won't stress those things because I will figure out a way. Trust me. All right, so black paint and fill and fix. Now you're just going to color it in. Fill and fix. Okay, and as if you're filling this in, if you need to make your kitty head a little bit more round so you can tell that it's his head, right? You can do that as you're filling and fixing. Okay, as you're filling and fixing. If you need to make your kitty head a little bit more round, then you can do that as you're filling and fixing. So you should basically have a peanut with two sticks hanging out of it. Right? We're not going to worry about this back end because the pumpkin is going to go there, so we're not going to worry about that. All right. I'm going to fill in this line right here. Okay. And thank you so much, Tina M. Now I'm going to make this paw thicker, so I'm just going to take Big Boy, since he's a 1-inch flat, I'm going to hold it flat to here, and I'm just going to pull. Just like that. Okay. And use the edge, clean it up a little bit. Alright, now the other paw, you want to add a little bit of white to your paint. I'm going to add a lot of white so you can see what I'm doing. But you guys want to, they're just stopping them as an event, not live explanation. Oh, I have no idea, Jackie. Hello, 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 though, sweetheart. So I'm going to add a lot of white so you can see what I'm doing, but you guys can add a little bit of white. So that line that you made, you're going to take that line and put it into your body. Right? Give it a little shoulder, pull it back out. And then curve that piece right there. So I used a lot of white so you can see what I'm doing. You guys are going to use a microscopic amount of white. Alright, just so it's a touch Now this little nook right there, I'm going to come up and I'm going to soften that. So you guys use a microscopic amount of white. I used a lot of white just so you could see what I was doing. Alright? So no worries. Okay? Once you have that done, I'm going to wipe off my brush. I'm going to wipe off my brush. I'm going to grab more black paint. I'm going to follow up and around to put his ear in. Okay, and then I'm going to follow up and around this side to put his ear in. And just like that, guys, easy peasy lemon squeezy, you made a kitty cat. Right? So cool. So cool. Like I said, fill and fix as you're coloring it in. If you have to, you know, fix this line or fix that line, or maybe make this a little wider or a little softer or smoother. That's what you do as you're filling and fixing. Okay? And all of those good things. And you have yourselves a kitty cat. Yes! I'm going to wipe off my brush and I'm going to put him in the water, give him a few swirls. I'll give you guys a chance to catch up mustard. Remember, the more you play with it, the bigger it's going to get. So don't mess with it. Stop messing with it. Nice subtle lines, nice subtle fixes. Subtle. Yeah, I know. Like, I'm subtle. But anyway, soft, 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 easy. Nice little light sweeps and swoops and filling and fixing and nice and easy and simple and all of that good stuff. Okay, guys? So you guys got this. You guys can make a peanut. You can make the face a little bit more round. You can swoop this up. You could swoop that down and you can... Your 2 points. 6,000%. You can do it. I got you. I got you. Alright. So, moving right along, we're going to do our broom next. We're going to turn around and put our broom in. Okay? So, I'm going to swirl tap that big boy. I'm going to do my broom in white first, because we all know how much brown, hi Gail, how are you doing, sweetie? We all know how much brown is fun. You know what I mean? We don't want to put layers and layers of brown, because brown lifts off if you play with it too much, right? So let's put our shape in with white, and then we could color it brown later on. Alright, 6,000%. So the first thing you want to do... no, I actually went out and bought a new modem, Kelly. So I told you guys I'm determined. So I went out and I got a new modem. So everybody, that's okay, Gal. No worries. I'm doing pretty well. Thank you, sweetheart. So the signal stays for you guys, because we were having such trouble the past couple weeks. So I went and got a new modem. Alright, so big boy white paint, where you have the paw. Alright, see right here? Okay, see that's where the paw is, and then this is where the broom is. Okay, guys? So, again, start off small, because this is fun. The broom is fun because it's flicky doing, so it's a lot of fun. But you want to start off small, because you don't want to wind up covering up your cat. Okay, so we're going to do an angled line, right, towards his other foot. And then you're going to make a lollipop. Lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop. Ba-dum, bum, bum. I'm really, I'm in a good, you guys want to know why I'm in an extra good mood, right? So I'm usually cheerful, but I'm actually in an extra good mood, because I don't have anything I have to do after this video. Kitty's got a lollipop. I don't have a show tomorrow. And right? It's a good song. For Tuesdays, when I'm done with the how-to, I jump over to TikTok and do a paint party. So I'm actually doing this with you guys tonight, and there's no worries because I have nothing I have to go do or take care of. So this is going to be fun. It's going to be relaxing, and if it takes a little bit longer than usual, so be it. I just want to spend this evening with all of you and my fam, because sometimes I have to rush through things because I have other things to do, and plus I want to keep the videos within a certain time slot. But we're going to just relax and chill out and have fun with this one tonight, and the replay is going to be what it is, and people can fast forward because, you know what, we had that glitch in the beginning. We had to take some time for people to find me, and that's all okay. Alright, it's all okay because we're just going to chill. I'm going to chill with my fam tonight. That's what we're doing. Thank you so much, Becky. Thank you so much, Kelly. So I'm going to chill with my fam tonight. That's what we're doing. Alright, so white paint. We need a handle on our broom. So wherever, however far up your angle winds up going, okay? So on this one, my kitty cat was a little further over, so I had more broom showing. But on this one, my broom handle is going to cut off pretty quick. Okay, so wherever you put this angle, you're just going to follow it through until you run out of canvas for your broom handle. Okay, and then you just want to make it a little thicker. Alright, we're just going to make it a little thicker. Pull that straight down. A little thicker on this side. Alright, pull that straight down. If you have to make your lollipop piece a little bit bigger, then so be it. Okay. Just like that. And now we get to do our flicky-doo fluffers on the broom. Okay, so we're gonna go off of our lollipop, and I want to see this paw, so I'm gonna put in a boundary for myself, because you know how well I do with those. We're gonna put in a boundary so I don't flicky-doo past that paw, because I want to see that paw in my painting. Alrighty, and then we're going to come over here, put another boundary for myself that I'm going to try to adhere to. I'm going to try to adhere to. Okay? And notice I just keep making it bigger and bigger. And we're just going to flicky-doo now. You're just going to flicky-doo. That's all you're going to do. That's all we're going to do is flicky-doo. Right, gonna go around that paw. Flicky up, flicky down, flicky flicky, however you want to flicky flick flick. Right, round out my lollipop, bring it into my broom. I'm gonna go around my paw. If you have enough space, you could put yours flicky doing straight through. Alright, and we're just gonna flicky through our broom. 6,000%. And I'm going to wipe off my brush. I'm going to grab some more white paint. I'm going to come up to my moon. And we're going to do sweeping, little sweeps. Right? Little dabby sweeps through the moon just to make it a little brighter, right? And pull the brush, a small amount of paint, right? Because we want some of that green to stay. I'm following the edge of my moon, and then I'm just going to, with hardly any paint on my brush, go in round strokes, right? Rounded strokes. And we're just going to add in a little brighter color in our moon. Okay, so now I'm grabbing more white paint. Alright, so that was one load of the brush right there. That was it. I'm going to follow along my edge. Swoop. Just like that. Follow along my edge on this side. Swoop. Just like that. Okay, and we're going to sweep it in using rounded strokes. Rounded strokes, okay? And don't worry if you get some on your ear or whatever. That's fine, because it's black. We can cover it up later once it dries. Okay? And now I'm just going to crisscross, really blend that out, soften it out. And we have our moon. And I'm going to grab a little bit more white, because that spot's bothering me. It probably looks more moon-like with that spot, but it was bothering me, so I'm covering it. It's my painting. I can do what I want. And you got your painting, you can do what you want. Okay, guys? Alright, we got to map in our pumpkin. We're going to map in our hat. And then we're going to color, everybody. Then we're just going to be coloring. I need something to drink because I drank all my coffee already, so I'm going to grab my soda. So, oh, you guys want to see something? Check it out, guys. So, I did my, I did all the nifties for the September, oh, sweet, April. That's awesome. I did all the nifties for the September contest. All right, so that was a project and a half. And all the nifties are going to be going out. Okay, so I got all the nifties done. I just got to get to the post office to get some more postage because I ran out of postage. So thank you to everyone who entered the contest. Your free nifty brushes are coming out to you soon. Those of you who entered the contest a couple of times, you're going to get extra nifties. Alright, so I finished that project. Woohoo! You had to paint the paw back in since you went over it. Hello, Liliana. How are you doing, sweetheart? So those are all on its way. I like that name, Liliana. That's really pretty. Thank you so much, sweetie. Whoop, whoop. Yes, Mary, yes. Yep, so all of those are going to be sent out. I'm going to try to make it to the post office. I got to ship Debbie's brush set since she won. And I'm going to mail all those out, but I ran out of stamps. Thank you so much, Liliana. Cheers, everybody. Okay. I hope you stop playing with your cat because we're going to map in our pumpkin. Thank you so much for the stars, Gail. Thank you, love. So, I hope you guys didn't keep playing with your cat because we're going to put the pumpkin in. Alright. Nice clean brush. White paint. Pumpkin's going. Thank you so much, Mary, for the stars. Oh, it's a stars party tonight. I'm loving it. Thank you so much. You guys keep the lights on. I'm serious. Since we're just chilling with fam tonight, story time. I've seen a lot of artists, and a lot of artists ever since, 2 years ago when we were all kind of shut in the house. And I see people that are charging for the replays, and I see people that are charging for the videos, and then they'll throw you like a bone. They'll throw you like a free video once a month or something like that. And nice, Debbie. Yeah, we're not doing by the paws, though. We're doing by his back end. And I am a firm believer that everybody should have the opportunity to create and to express yourself. And you are all blessed with that innate ability, right? You create every day. You create when you pick your outfit out. You create when you cook your dinners. You create when you buy that little trinket and put it in your house. You create every day, right? Women, we create other people. What? We create humans. Okay? So we're all blessed with that ability. And I am a firm believer to have people have an outlet and a venue where they can be comfortable, they can express themselves, and it doesn't matter what level you're at, you'll be able to do these, okay? And that's why I will never, ever charge for one of my videos, ever. And I keep my artwork affordable. And some people ask me, well, why do you do that? Why aren't you turning around and making yourself, you know, giving yourself this? And I'm not doing it because I don't think it's fair that people can only do certain things if they have money. I don't think it's fair. I've been there, done that. I know what it's like. So, and by the time you buy your paint, buy your brushes, buy your canvases, and by the time you do all that, you're broke. I get it. So, replays will always be available on my YouTube channel. So, find my YouTube channel, subscribe to it. If I get enough subscribers, it'll start doing advertisements, and then I'll get the payback. So that'll work, right? Let's charge the companies. Stop charging the people. Let's start charging the companies. That's all there is to it. So I just want you guys to know that you're new here, and I'm not poo-pooing on anybody else's business venture. They're going to do whatever they need to do or want to do for themselves. So well, I'm not bashing. I'm just explaining to you guys why I do what I do for what reason. And that made sense. And that made sense. All right, and I'm not doing this for accolades either. Thank you so much, guys, for thanking me and explaining. And I see your posts, and you are absolutely 6,000%. You're welcome. And so when I say you keep the lights on, when you do the stars, the PayPal, the Venmos, the Cash Apps, when you buy a painting, when you share my posts, right? Sharing is caring. When you guys take that time to hit that button to share my events, that's all love, baby. And thank you. Honestly, thank you. All right, enough of deep talk. I'm over it. We're done. We're done. Thank you for attending my TED Talk. Let's paint. Thank you so much, Diamond, for sharing. I appreciate that. 6,000%. All right, so my TED Talk is now over, and we're going to paint. All right, we need a pumpkin. Oh, thank you so much, Mary. And I appreciate all of you guys. Love you too, Jill. Thank you guys so much. What the heck was I doing? Oh, we're painting a pumpkin. Oh, and you guys, you know, it goes both ways, guys. You guys motivate me and inspire me. And so it goes both ways. So you're thanking me, thank yourselves. Give yourselves a pat on the back. We don't do that often enough. So give yourselves a pat on the back. All right, so our pumpkin, you're going to start off smaller than what you actually want it, because the more you play with it, the bigger it gets, and you're very simply just going to swoop, 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 just like that. Just get the paint on there, right? And then once you have your swoop, swoop in, then you could play with how big you want your pumpkin, okay? And my pumpkin goes right off the canvas. So I'm going to swoop this way, all right? We're going to swoop that way, and I'm going to swoop this way. Okay, if you need to cover up some of your cat, then cover up more of your cat with your pumpkin. Like if you didn't get this piece right over here, guess what? Just cover it. Swoop, just like that. All right, fill and fix. Fill and fix. Fill and fix. There we go. Do, 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 do. There it is. Yeah, so I was, oh, you are so welcome, Lynn. No worries. No worries, love. So, yeah, that's why we're fam, guys. That's why we're fam, right? Because all of us at any given time could be having a bad day or something that's, you know, sad and upsetting, or just not feeling well. And the love and support you guys share with the other people on this chat and on this feed and on this live, that's the power, man. That power of community, that power of human connection. I mean, even though it is all via screen these days, it's still there. It's still there. And I strongly believe in that. All right, so we got our pumpkin. What? Yes. We got our pumpkin, now we need the stem, right? Boop, boop. Swoop. There's our stem. Right, make it a little thicker as you get towards the pumpkin head. And there is your stem. Ba, 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 da, ba. Alright, kitty cat needs a witch hat. Oh, that rhymed. Kitty cat needs a witch hat. Okay, so we're going to start at the inside of his ear, top of his head, and we're going to go swoop. Just like that. Right? And you can make your witch hat as big or as small or however you want. If you want him to have a little pointy hat, you can have him have a little pointy hat. However you want to make your witch hat. It's your witch hat. Make it any way you want to make it. I'm going to round this edge right here. Whoop. Swing that around. Okay, and fill and fix. Fill and fix. Fill and fix. Okay, if you want them to have a little pointy hat, you can do that. You can have them have whatever kind of hat you want. So, we're going to put that on there. And then we're going to widen it at the ears. Alright, try to go around your ears. If you can't go around your ears, that's fine. Just paint them back in. And we're going to widen this around the ears. Alright, so all of these lines right here we can fix when we do his face. Okay, and then we need the brim. There's the brim. And fill and fix. Fill and fix, fill and fix. Da, 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 da. So my niece is on vacation right now, but she's the one that's working on the shirts with the different sayings. Love this, can't wait to paint it, cooking dinner. That's okay, April, no worries. Somebody wrote me something. Thank you so much, guys, for the love. I appreciate it. I love how you are using canceled edge on your brush. Canceled? Canceled? Did you mean to write canceled, or was that a spell check? Jeannie, did you mean to write canceled, Jeannie, or was that just a spell check thingy? My canceled edge. Not really sure what that meant. Is that technical? Because I don't do technical. Is that artist talk? I'm not really sure. Chiseled. Ah, chiseled. All right, I got it now, Jeannie. Yes, that's why you have a flat brush. The whole thing around a flat brush is to be able to use the edge, and you use the edge to get your nice whatever these are called, sharp lines. Your sharp lines. Okay, so there we have it. All right, ketchup, mustard, and now we just have to color. We're going to color. We're going to do layer 1 of coloring. We're going to do the kitty's face. We're going to do layer 2 of coloring. Add details, and we're going to be all set. What? Yes. And you guys play as much as you want to play. If you want to add more to the moon, add more to the moon. If I know Brenda likes to add crows. If you're putting a crow in this bad boy, sweetheart, go for it. Right? Think about what color you want your kitty hat to be. Okay? Think about what color you want your kitty hat to be. It can be any color. Chiseled edged. Nice. I'm like, canceled. Canceled what? They better not cancel me. That was perfect. My moon has a smiley face in it. Yeah, I can see that, right? Right here. And then 2 eyeballs right there. The man in the moon. Thanks for Beanie. Oh, I like that idea, Brenda. I like that idea of perching a crow on his hat. I love it. 6,000%. Going rogue is completely supported here, guys. So do it. Do it. You're gonna do it. All right, we're gonna grab white, whole lot of red, and a little bit of yellow. Right? White, a whole lot of red, little bit of yellow, and you should get this really pinky peach color. Right? Color in your pumpkin. And we're adding the white because we want to block the black cat in the background. So I'm using my canceled edge. Yes, the original has bats, but Brenda likes to add crows. I'm using my canceled edge of my brush to go and do my lines nice and strong here, staying in my lines, which you know I don't do that very well. So let's use that canceled edge and take care of it. I'm following the shape of the pumpkin, right? So lock that into my head, how my pumpkin shape's going to be. Yes, this is me, and I keep playing with that edge. I'm going to stop now. All right, and we're going to follow the shape of the pumpkin just to kind of get in our mind's eye how the shape is going to be, okay? And get the brush strokes going. Lori, I'm saying cancel. Lori missed it. Lori, so we're saying I was saying canceled edge because Jeannie, I was saying canceled edge, Lori, because Jeannie went to write chiseled edge. She went to write chiseled edge, and it wound up being spell check changed it to canceled. So that's why I'm saying canceled, because Jeannie went to write me a comment saying she loved how I'm using the chiseled edge, and good old spell check did an oopsie and turned it into cancel edge. So it's not a technical term at all, sweetheart. We don't get technical here. You're in a safe place, no worries. Okay, so that's why I was saying canceled edge. Alright, bam. I'm going to leave that alone. Alright, so now that I have peach on my brush, right, we're gonna add some black to that, right, to my peach. And when you add some black, you're going to get brown. And I'm going to take this brown and I'm going to sweep it through my broom handle. Okay, thin layers, guys, because you know brown, you don't want to keep playing with it to where it winds up coming off. So this is just layer 1, and you're just going to sweep it through, right, using the flat of that brush to follow that line you made before. Alright. There we go. Sweep it through the handle. Nice thin layer. And so cute, right? And then I'm just going to swoop, swoop. I'm just taking the excess paint that's in my brush. Whoop. If you do that, if you go out of your lines, that's what spit's for. Just to let you know. I'm taking the excess paint out of my brush, whatever's sitting in my brush. And I am just going to flicky-do this brown through here. Again, nice thin layers. Okay, and we're just filling this in. Flicky-do like, adding those textures in there. I'm grabbing more paint. Grabbing more paint. Okay, now having the white in here, it's going to make it flat, right? It's going to look flat and matte. That's okay. We're going to add all that cool texture once this dries. We're just getting a brown base to everything. That's all we're doing. And we're flicky doing, number one, just because it's fun. And number two, we're kind of getting our brain used to the fact that that's what we're going to want to do when we go to add the other colors to it. I'm just swooping this around. Okay, filling this in. If you have to be like Kelly and repaint your cat paw, you have to head out. You're so much. Rohini, why will brown paint lift off the canvas? Rohini, I have no idea. Thank you so much for joining me, sweetheart. See you next time, Catherine. I have no idea, Rohini. Brown and purple do it. They just if you play with them too much, you have to let it dry in between doing whatever you're going to do in brown. And I'm not really sure why it lifts off. And I've had that happen with every kind of paint too. I've had that. I'm wiping off my brush and putting them in the water. I've had that happen with really expensive paint. And I've had that happen with really affordable paint. Like, for some reason, whatever. And I'm mixing my brown. So I'm not even using brown out of the tube. I'm mixing brown, and it still lifts off. So I don't know. Maybe because it's made with yellow and red are very thin. They're very thin. They're not as opaque. You know, you can see through red and yellow. So that could be the reason why. No worries, hon. Of course, no worries. Yeah, purple does the same thing. You got to be careful with the purples. Yeah, maybe, Tina B. Maybe it's the red causing the problem. Okay. I'm going to switch to Mini-Me. We're going to switch to Mini-Me. Okay, and I'm making my gray lighter so you can see it. You guys want to make it darker. I got to get more black paint before I make gray though. You need black paint to make gray. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Alright, so I'm going to make mine lighter so you can see it, but you guys make it darker. So I'm going to make a gray, white and black. Alright, clean white, clean black. Alright, I'm using Mini-Me. He's a small shader brush. I'm going to find the middle of my kitty face. Whoop. Okay, I'm going to put a dot. So where his chin is, you're going just a little bit above that. And I'm just going to mark off with a dot, the center. And now you're going to make this shape. Okay, guys, you're going to go up and curve this around. You're going to go up and curve that around. Then you're going to come down, and you go down however long you want your kitty nose to be. And you're going to go down, and you're going to curve this, and you're going to curve that. Okay? Then you're going to bring these around for his cheekers. Like I said, I'm using a very bright gray so you guys can see what I'm doing. You guys want to do the darkest gray you can get away with. Okay, so I'm going to fill and fix now the cheekers. Okay. I'm going to fill and fix the cheekers there. Level up a little bit. For a level up. Now, when I say level up, guys, what level up means is I 6,000% want you guys to try it. Everybody. If you can't get it, it's okay. Because it's a higher skill level. So whenever I say level up, and I started incorporating things because we have people that have been painting with me for 2 years that are up here, and we have a lot of new people joining the fam that are just beginning. So I'm going to do these level up segments So those of you who have been painting a while can try something a little more challenging. Those of you who are just beginning, I want you to try it, but if you don't get a level up, that's okay. You're just not there yet, and you will get there. All right, so don't stress it. So a level up, I'm grabbing a little bit of black on my brush. I'm going to come in here on my cheekers, and I'm going to put the black right here. I'm going to wipe my brush off, and we're going to zigzag zoom. Okay, and we're going to zigzag zoom. Okay, and now I'm going to put where his mouth is. Swoop, swoop that tiny little mouth, that little kitty cat mouth. How many of you guys are kitty cat lovers? How many of you got little fur kitties at home? I know Tina B's got some fur kitties at home. So we're going to swoop his little mouth. I'm going to wipe my brush off. Again, this is a level up. I'm going to grab a little bit of black. I'm going to come in here right underneath where the cheeks meet the mouth. Gail, you got kitty cats at home? And I'm going to zigzag zoom. I'm going to zigzag zoom that through the mouth. And I'm going to grab a little bit more of that gray. And I'm going to put in the lip piece. So I will give you a close-up. Close-up! You got 9 kitties. Debbie has 3 kitties. Oh no! Tina. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Nice. You guys have got the kitty going on. Alright, so there's a close-up. There's your close-up. Okay, guys? Holly berry. Oh, I love that, Gail. That's amazing. That is so cool. Okay. So, the next thing I want to do is the eye area. So, again, like I said, I'm using a lighter gray. You guys use the darkest gray you possibly can. Alright. So, I'm grabbing white. I'm grabbing black because I used up all my gray already. And where we put that swoop swoop on the top, that is your eye area. So I'm going to bring this around. And I'm going to bring this around. Okay, and we're going to zigzag zoom. Zigzag zoom. Okay, and that is going to be the eye area. Now, once I have that in there, I'm going to wipe off my brush and I'm going to grab more black and I'm going to soften that all out. Okay, so I'm going to grab more black and you just zigzag zoom with the more black and you soften that all out. Okay, grabbing more black. Coming in here and I'm just softening all this out. Again, level up. If you use the dark, wiping my brush off because I grabbed too much black. Again, level up. If you just did this in dark gray, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Like I said, I used the lightest gray possible. So you guys can see what I did. And now I'm just softening it all out with black paint. I gotta add a little more gray in there. Okay, zigzag zoom in, blending it into the rest of the face. Okay, and I'm just zigzag zooming. I am literally just moving this paint around. I am not doing anything very special. Just zigzag zooming. And if it's getting to be a big goopy, gloppy gray mess on you, because you can't, you know, you got just too much going on. Just grab more black paint. Grab more black paint and put that on there. Okay, so just grab more. Like I said, again, this is a level up. If you just did your 2 circles with your darker gray paint, then you can leave it at that. You don't have to do this part. This is just blending and putting in a gray area where my eyes are going to be by playing with the gray back and forth. And I'm going to put a little bit more gray on the nose piece here. So it's wet. I'm going to wipe off my brush. I'm going to grab black paint. And we're going to zigzag zoom that out. Grabbed way too much black paint. I got rid of that completely. Put that back in. And zigzag zoom. So, if you can't get all this blending to make a kitty face and all of that happy stuff, don't worry about it. Alright? If you did all of the markings with a dark gray paint and you're not, it's all good. The eyeless kitty is somewhat disturbing. Yes, we're going to add eyes. If you did it with dark gray paint and you don't have it all blended and soft, that is fine. That is fine. Don't worry about it. You're still going to have a kitty face. Okay? So, the eyeless kitty is disturbing. So, let's add the eyeballs. Okay? So, I'm going to grab white. And I'm going to grab my gray. And I'm going to come in here. And we're going to put in our eye shape. Alright? Follow this across. Just like that. Alright? So, no more eyeless kitty. Now you got a ghost kitty staring at you with big old pupils. Okay, so if you can't do all of that blending and everything else to make those lighter and darker areas in your kitty face, that's okay. It is not necessary. 6,000%. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Alright, enough of that. Let's color. Coloring's more fun. But I'll give you a close-up. Close-up! See all the blending and zigzag zooming I did, and the lighter areas and the darker areas and all that happy stuff? Okay, that's what I was doing that whole entire time. Just playing around with the gray and the black. Right? Lighter area here, lighter area where the eyes were going to go. And, you know, darker areas on the lips and cheeks. But like I said, if you're not at that point, you don't need to be. You do not need to be. It is not necessary. If you did what we did before in a dark gray, you're fine. You are fine. Alright. Mini-me and green. Mini-me and green, right? So I'm grabbing white. I'm grabbing yellow. I'm grabbing blue. I'm going to smash, 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 smash-a-doo. I'm going to grab more yellow because it's looking turquoise and I don't want it turquoise. Okay. And we're going to color in our stem. Now this is just layer 1. I'm also giving it some wrinkly sides. Okay. I'm giving it some wrinkly sides there. Again, layer 1. And I'm going to bring it into my pumpkin. So, for the pumpkin, where you put your stripes is where you want the longer pieces of the stem. Okay? Where you put your stripes is where you want the longer pieces to the stem. Okay, so when you bring this into your pumpkin, wherever you're going to put your stripes is where you want these points to be. Okay, layer 1. Talking about stripes, let's put our stripes in. So I'm going to grab Big Boy, swirl, tap, dab them. I'm going to grab red paint, right? Nice clean edge, right? Red paint. We're going to swoop, swoop. So we're going to swoop here, right? Follow the bend. Do the show me the money trick. Like this. Put your brush in there, and then you can spin your brush. Okay? Do your swoopy swoops. Swoop. There's 1. Swoop. There's 2. Swoop. There's 3. Need a little bit more paint. Ta-da! And there's 4. Bam. I'm also going to do the outline of the pumpkin with the red. Swoop that around that way. And swoop this around this way. I'm going to wipe off my brush. I'm wiping off my brush. I'm going to use that flat edge. And I'm going to soften this. Using that flat edge. And we're just going to soften these lines out. Just like that. And it could help if I had the camera on the pumpkin. Okay, with that being said, we're going to turn around and we're going to do our broom. Again, you want to make brown, right? So I'm going to use that yucky white pile right there. I'm going to throw red in there. And I don't need this to be the same brown color. I'm going to grab yellow, put that in there. Actually, you're going to get a peach. Once you get the peach, you can add blue or you could add black, personal preference. Alright, and you don't want the same brown color that you made before. Number 1, you probably aren't going to achieve it. If it's looking a little green, you want to add more red. If it's looking a little purple, you want to add more blue. Alright, you really actually don't want the same brown color as before. So I'm leaving this all a big mess on my brush. See how it's all different? All the colors are all kind of in there. And we're going to swoop, swoop this guy. Swoop, swoop, right? Swoop that way. Right, around our little Humpty-Doo here. And then I'm going to swoop through my broom part. Here, there, not everywhere, right? Just putting in these pieces. I'm going to zigzag zoom my broom handle. I got a lot of paint on here, so I'm just going to squeeze it out of my brush. Now I'm going to zigzag zoom my broom handle. Zigzag zoom just means exactly what I'm doing. I'm zigzag zooming. Alright, layer 2. Now, with this brown on my brush, hardly any paint left on my brush at all. I'm going to go to my pumpkin, and I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to do the bottom. I'm just going to sweep upwards. Okay. And I'm going to do the sides, just dabbing. I'm going to do the side over here, just dabbing. And I'm going to do where my lines were. Just dabbing. I have hardly any paint on this brush. Alright? And it's going to look like a big old mess, and that's okay. That's what we want. Alright? Now I'm going to turn around and wipe my brush off. I'll wipe my brush off. And I'm going to grab yellow with some red in it. And I'm going to go in here and I'm going to put in yellow on the parts that are going to be sticking out, right? Where the humps in between the lines. Because those stick out on a pumpkin. Okay, I'm also doing the edge right here. So grabbing that yellow with that little bit of red. You guys remember when I did the video on the fruit and how we did that, all that underpainting practice? That's what we're doing right now. That's what we're doing with this pumpkin. So you guys are learning some serious art stuff here. This is called underpainting, where you put your shadows and lights in, but it's not going to be your final colors. You're just putting in your shadows and lights. And that being said, I'm going to grab some red. Still a dirty brush. I'm going to put my stripes back in with the red and my dirty brush. Put those back in. I'm going to wipe my brush off. Dirty brush and all. So I have brown in here. I have red in here. I have yellow in here. I have all sorts of colors going on in here. I'm going to wipe it off and then I'm going to soften. Bam. 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 And bam. So those of you that want to do like those paintings of the fruit where the fruit's on the table and it's old and it's classic and it's those fancy paintings, I did I have two black and mostly black and Tory. Oh, those sound so cute. You guys and your kitty little loves. I love it. 6,000%. If you're interested in that, the how-to fruit is a whole fruit bowl that we did together. That's on my YouTube channel. So, I'm going to do some roll call. You guys figure out what color you want your hat. We're going to do all of our last layers and we're going to be all set. Look at this roll call, guys. What? Hello, 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 Becky. How are you doing, sweetheart? Okay, so I'm going to need some oxygen, but I'm doing it. Check this out. You guys ready? We got Mary and Becky and Gail and Donna and Debbie and Britton and Liliana and Diamond and Jeannie and Lori. We've got Brenda and Kelly and Amanda, Rochelle, Mary, Kimberly, Joan, Joanne, Crystal, Tammy, Becky, Rachel, Marlene, Brenda, Pamela, Catherine, Valerie, Joanne, Sean, Sheila, Debbie, Donna, Lynn, Carol, April, Kathy, Jackie, Tina, Rohini, Virginia, Ann Rose, Tammy, Carolyn, Tina. I got Tina on here like 10 times. Punky, Cindy, Jill, Jeanette, Darla, Marcella. We have Jeannie and Jackie and Buffy. Oh, yeah, 6,000%. What a roll call. And no, I don't breathe like that. I was just doing that for effect. You're going to do a purple hat, Gail? Nice. You want to do white and purple first, okay? So, white with the color of your hat, guys. White with the color of your hat. So whatever color you're making your hat, you're going to do white and that color. Alright? White and then that color. So I'm getting clean white. Get clean white. Don't be lazy. Get yourself. There's at least 2 of yous. Just breathe. Right, Becky? Just breathe. Just keep breathing. Just keep breathing. So, clean white, clean paper towel, okay, because you don't want to be dabbing your paper towel into a mess. Swirl, tap, dab in my brush. The more I swirl, the cleaner it's going to get. Alright, clean brush, clean white, clean blue, everything clean, clean, white and blue. So, white and whatever color you're making the hat, and color it in, guys. We're just coloring it in, and I'm going to use my, the edge of my chiseled edge of my brush, right, filling this in, okay, you're just filling it in. Like I said, don't worry about the ears, we'll fix them, we'll put them back in later, alright, so, and just sweeping it along, swoop, there we go, there's some color, right, we need some color. We need some color in this world. There we go. Sweeping that along. I'm going to do a little dip dip. Okay, I'm going to do a little dip dip. There we go. A little dip dip in his hat. Maybe even more of a dip dip. Kind of feeling the dip dip. So we're going to do another dip. I'm dipping. And since I put white in my brush color, I can get away with changing the shape because the white being in with the color is going to act as a block. I'm also going to go around this ear. I'm going to go around this ear a little bit here. Let's go around this ear. Like that. That's better. That's better. And I'm going to go around this ear too. Okay, so what you want to do with hats, you got to remember, is that the head is fitting in the hat. And the reason it wasn't looking right to me is because its head is this wide. So when you do a hat, you have to have the hat fit the head. Okay, so my size of my hat here are bigger or the same length as the side of the head. Okay, so whenever you put a hat on something, there's a little tidbit for you. You have to make the sides of the hat meet up or be bigger than the sides of the head. Alright guys, so just keep that in mind whenever. Bye Becky, nice to see you sweetie. Just keep that in mind whenever you're putting a hat on something. Okay, just keep that in mind. Alright. Color that in. Let's throw our bats in while we're waiting for everything to dry up. Alright, so I'm going to put Big Boy in the water. I'm going to grab Tiny. Bats, crows, whatever you guys want to do. It's all up to you. It's your painting. It's your world. Make it yours. 6,000%. There's an ad on YouTube. I'm just trying to skip through the ad here. So I'm grabbing Tiny. He is a small round brush. Black paint. I'm going to come in here and draw my bats. Right? Try not to put your hand in your hat. And you're going to make a U. Just like that. So you make a U. You give it, you bring it up a bit to give it a point. You do another little U inside of it. Let me move the camera closer. Close up. Whoa, 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 earthquake! There's my wall. Alright, there we go. Okay. So you do the pointed ears. Right, a little swoop swoop going on. Grab more paint. You're going to come out from the side of his head, swoop up, swoop up. Grab more paint. Swoop out, swoop out. Grab more paint. And then boom, boom. Ready? Boom, boom. And in. Alright, boom, boom again. Ready? Boom, boom, and then in. Fill and fix. Fill and fix. Okay, and you guys can add as many bats as you want. The original has 3. You make them the same way. Same exact way. So if you want to add 3, you can add 3. If you want to add 1, you add 1. If you want to add 5, you can add 5. There's a bat with shorter wings on the original. That's just 1 boom booms. So I'm going to come down here with the shorter bat. Right, again, do my U shape. Okay, and this guy has 1 boom. Ready? So we boom up, bring it down, right? Then you're gonna go boom like that and in, boom like that and out. All right, so he's a 1 boom boom bat. 1 boom boom. He's a 1 boom boom. Alright, so there's the 1 boom boom bat and the 2 boom boom bat, and you guys can add as many bats as you want. You know, if you want to get those points like really sharp, you can go in with Nifty or one of your small brushes and make them really sharp. It's totally up to you. Alright, I'm going to come over here to our kitty cat eyeballs. I'm going to outline his eyes. Oh, no, I'm not going to outline his eyes. I'm going to put his nose in. That's what I'm going to do. So you're going to add his nose, right? Just a rounded triangle. Just a rounded triangle, and I'm going to put... we can put the band in our broom, right? So we're going to swoop, right? We're going to swoop between the round part and the bristles. Right? So you can put the band in your broom. Alright, I'm going to grab, I'm going to clean my brush off, swirl tap dab my brush. We're going to do his eyeballs, so whatever color you want your eyes. So we got to grab white first, still the tiny brush, we're grabbing white. And we're going to put the, right, parentheses and a parentheses. We're going to put the eyeball piece in, and yes, he's going to be looking like a big, startled, scary cat until we outline his eyes. It's all good. It's all good. So just put your round part in with your white paint, because then you'll be able to color it in later. Right? Parentheses and a parentheses. Schmooze a little to get it evened up. But if it's not even, stop playing with it. I'm going to wipe my brush off. I'm going to grab my white paint again. I'm going to put the dots in his cheeks. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Right, it's your cheeks, however many dots you want them to have. Now we're going to grab, gotta let that all dry. We're going to grab Mini-Me. We're going to work on our pumpkin. So I'm going to grab Mini-Me, and I'm going to do the coat on the stem. So I'm going to make, I have my green, right? So I got to grab my blue, my yellow, right? Make our green. Come into the stem. There you guys go. I'm going to color in my stem. Right, second coat. Now you guys know acrylic painting's done in layers. The more layers, the better it's going to look. So this is layer number 2. Alright, pull it in. Pull it in. Now remember, where the dark part is where the points of your stem go. Okay, where the dark lines are in your pumpkin is where the points of your stem go. I'm going to wipe off my brush. I'm going to grab a microscopic amount of black with some, you're a pole lover, so I must paint a raven. Yes, April, I love that. 6,000%. I'm going to grab a microscopic amount of black with the green. I'm going to come in the part between the 2 points here. Just do like a little triangle shape into the stem. I'm going to put in some curvy pieces with the darker paint. I'm going to wipe my brush off. I'm going to grab more yellow with my green now. So I'm grabbing yellow and green together. And I'm going to flicky-do, flick and flick and flick and flick and flick. Okay, I'm going to wipe my brush off. So we're highlighting and shadowing with our base still being wet. And that's okay, because that's going to make it all kind of gel together. But you have to have a very light touch when you're doing the yellow. You got to flick and you got to leave it alone. Stick and move, guys. Okay? So, flicky-do with the yellow. On my points again. Okay? And then you leave it alone. And don't get rid of your dark, right? Just flicky-do these lighter areas in. But make sure you're not messing up the dark areas. Wipe my brush off. I'm going to grab just yellow. Just yellow. And we're going to pop some of the just yellow in there. And you have your stem. Wipe my brush off. Going to grab just yellow again. Wipe my brush off. I'm wiping my brush off all these times because it's picking up the green paint. So I have to wipe that off to grab the yellow, and I get about 2 swipes in. See? And now the brush has the green on it, so I got to wipe that off. Got to wipe that off. And then grab the yellow again. And you can put in these highlighted areas, okay? 6,000%. That's how you take care of that. Alright, my kitty cat's eyes are going to be green, so I'm going to swirl tap dab my brush. I'm going to grab some white with my green. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to color in his eyeballs. Because my kitty's eyes are green. You guys can make your kitty eyes any color you want. Don't worry if you go out of your lines a little bit, it's fine. If you go out of the eyeball a little bit, that's okay. Alright, 6,000%. I'm going to put Mini-Me away, and we're going to color in our hat the final color. Yes! We're going to do our flicky-doos on our broom, the final colors. We're going to final color our pumpkin. And then we're going to finish our cat, and we're going to be all set, guys. Thank you so much for the stars. I just saw the star number. Thank you guys so much for that. I really, really appreciate that. 6,000%. And again, I have PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. If you don't have the stars, that is fine. I'm thirsty. I need to grab some water. We have a roll call like you wouldn't believe. So super, super excited to have all the new members to the fam. Like I said, if you have any questions for me, 6,000% ask. I'm not really sure what, okay, got the music back. Not really sure what happened there. Me and Buttons tonight are not mixing. They are not mixing. Stay hydrated, everybody. Don't forget to finish putting ears back. Yeah, we got to put the ears back. Thanks, Tina. So, we got to put the ears back. Let me show you what's coming up. So, we have next Friday. Right? So, those of you that are new to the fam and just chiming in tonight, next Friday is going to be our Ghost Fire. So that is next Friday. Okay, those of you who've asked me for the campfire painting that you've seen others do, we have Eve's way of doing the campfire painting. So that is next Friday. Okay, the following Friday, this is a good one for the kiddos. All right, April's talking about her daughter and other people that are on here with their kiddos. We have Shocker. So this one's really good if you want to get the kids involved for Halloween. And I'm working on the last painting. I'm not showing you because I'm a brat. It's not finished yet. But Jill, you're going to be super duper excited about it. So that's going to be being posted and coming up next. I'm going to take care of that. So let's final coat this baby. And we're going to call this one finished. So I'm going to make sure I have clean paper towel. All right, you always got to make sure you have clean paper towel, or fairly clean. You don't want to be dabbing your brush off and dabbing it into paint. My son wants to do the fire ghost. He's 6. We will see. Oh, that sounds amazing, Brenda. Absolutely. So I am if you guys come on with your kiddos or anyone that's watching, and you're comfortable with that, when you comment and say hi, make sure you tell me their name. So then I could turn around and mention them and say hi to them also as we're painting. Okay? Because I want everybody to feel included. So make sure you say hi. Okay. So we're going to do the final coat on our hat. So I'm grabbing the color I want it to be. And I'm throwing this on here. Right, final coat of the hat. So you're going to just put this on here. Whatever your hat is, whatever color you want it to be. Somebody's making a purple hat. I love it. There's also a spot on the event page when you're done with your creations to share it there. Alright, because I want to see everybody's awesome kitty cats. And also, I post them and share all of your amazingness. So, make sure that you post it there. Now, level up for the hat. A level up for the hat. Once I get this colored in, we're going to throw some highlight in it. Okay, so a level up for the hat is you would grab a microscopic amount of white paint. And where the moon is hitting the hat, the moon, you'll put the white paint on there. You wipe your brush off, and then you just sweep. You just sweep. Okay? And then that'll give you the highlight on your hat. Alright, so that's a level up if you guys want to do the highlight on the hat. Alright, you just grab a little, and this is buildable, so if it didn't come out as bright as you want, you grab white paint again. You sweep it on there. You wipe your brush off. And very softly, just move it back and forth. And it'll add the moon highlight on there. Okay, those of you that want to level up, grabbing my blue paint again. I'm going to fill in my brim here. Right, that's what it's called on a hat, right? A brim. Okay, fill this in. If you're ever filling in and you get that glob on the side, right? See that ridge right there? If you take your finger and just push into the object, that'll get rid of that ridge for you. Okay, so just push into the object, whatever you're painting. All right, now you want to play around with your browns. I have that brown from before. I'm going to grab big. I'm going to grab big. I hope you all look as messy as me. Great clean, great blue blobs or whatever I got on my fingers. Alright, swirl, tap, dab. And now my brown paint, I'm going to grab some white with that. So I got white. And I'm grabbing that brown. And I'm going to do a little dab. Make sure it's coming out with white in it, right? So do a little dab dab. Make sure that you got majority of white going on with the brown. The reason you want that is you're going to do the little pieces coming off of your broom. These little pieces, okay? You want those coming off of your broom. Right? So you want it to be lighter. So I'm going to follow this around, and then I'm going to just turn it outwards to get the little broom piece. Alright, and I'm going to follow this down and come outwards, and the little broom piece right there. As many pieces as you want to put in. Now I'm going to grab some yellow with that brown that I made before. I'm going to dab dab that. Okay, and I'm going to put in the stripes with the yellow. I'm just sweeping this on very lightly. Okay, you guys can turn around and do like little wiggles if you want the separation of the bristles. Okay, but I'm doing the yellow on this side. Right, now I'm going to grab my brown paint, and I'm going to come over here and do the brown on this side, so that way the broom looks like, you know, and I'm just lightly flicking and having fun with this and putting in these pieces. Okay, you know, just to make the broom look like it has texture. I'm going to wipe off my brush. I'm going to grab some of that yellowy brown again, right? And so I'm just bopping back and forth. I'm bopping between the brown that has the red in it and just grabbing yellow paint with that brown. And I'm just bopping back and forth and adding in. Now, stick and move, right, guys? You put it on and then you keep it moving. You keep it moving. Okay, now I'm going to wipe my brush off. I'm going to grab a little bit of a microscopic amount of black with that red brown. I'm going to put those in on the other side. Okay, sweep this all in. And again, microscopic amount of black. Grab that red brown. On the other side of the lollipop part, if you notice, I'm just dipping my brushes into the colors. I'm not blending them. I'm just having the colors be separate on my brush. Where the yellow and the dark mix, I wipe my brush off. I'm just going to flicky-do between those two things. Now I'm going to grab black paint and I'm going to put this thing back in better. Just like that. I'm going to go to my broom handle and I'm going to dab the black on the one side. Wipe my brush off. Grab my brown. Dab that starting on the other side. So I am doing a flicky-do. Right? To get the texture into the broom handle. That's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright, stick and move. Don't keep playing with it. Leave it alone. Wipe my brush off. Clean up this edge right there. Okay, then if your pieces are dry, I'm going to swirl tap dab my brush. And I'm going to grab that yellowy brown that I made before. And I'm going to go over these pieces again. So I grabbed a little bit of white too at the same time because my palette's messy, but I'm not mad at that. Right? I'm going to grab the yellow. I'm going to do a little dab dab. Okay? And I'm going to put in this piece again. Whoop, just like that. Right? Dab dab. The yellow with the brown. A little bit of white. Put this piece in. There There you go. Just like that. All right. So we're going to wipe our, swirl tap dab your brush. You want to make sure you have clean yellow and clean red. All right, guys? Clean yellow and clean red. So make sure you have that. Make sure you got that going on. I have no idea what happened to the music, but that's okay. That is all right. Now, you know, I always bring you guys to layer 3, so if you're going to continue to play and have fun with this, once your broom dries, you can go in with the smaller brushes if you want to, and add all these zigzag zooms in there. You see that? See all the zigzag zooms going on in there from the small brush? It'll add even more texture to your broom. It depends on how committed, because you all know I need to be committed. So if you want to do that for your 4th layer, that is the 4th layer. Those of you that are new to the fam, I bring everybody to layer 3. It's up to you if you want to do 4 and 5. You like it better, Rohini, without the music? Okay. Some people don't like the music because they say it's distracting. I get auditory overstimulated myself. I just, you know, like, I'm literally just listening to myself, though, so it's it's like I like the music because it's just not me talking, but at the same point, it can get a little distracting. I try to play it on low. So I am cleaning off Big Boy. I am grabbing yellow and red. Clean yellow, clean red. Doing a little dab dab. Alright, you want to have like an orange color. I'm going to come over to my pumpkin. You like it without it too? You guys like it without the music? Alright, maybe I should just put earbuds in, but then I'm going to be singing and bopping and you guys will have no idea what I'm doing. Alright, red and yellow. Ready? Holding my brush and we're going to sweep. We're going to sweep this in. I'm going to sweep this orange in. Yellow and red. You're just going to sweep it in following the shape of your pumpkin. And it's supposed to be see-through. If you go out of your lines when it's okay. When you do your ears on your cat, you can tighten this line up right here. So we're going to sweep in this orange, a nice thin layer. A nice thin layer of this orange. Okay, now I'm going to grab just clean yellow. And I'm going to go into the high spot. So swoop, swoop, swoop. Maybe a little on the edge there. Maybe a little on this edge right there. Wipe my brush off. And sweep that in. Okay, and that is how you get the higher and lower parts of your pumpkin. And this is buildable, so if you guys want to go back once this dries and do that process all over again, or just hit it with some more yellow. Okay, it's your pumpkin. It's however you want to do it. So the yellow goes into the high spots and the red goes into the lines. Alright, that's how you do that. Okay, now I'm going to grab some red, just red, and I'm going to put this line in better because I kind of lost it. I'm going to grab just red, I'm going to put this line in. Alright, I'm going to grab just red. So all of those colors we did before, the browns and the yellows and everything else we had on our pumpkin before, are now going to gel together, and you're going to have your finished pumpkin with the darker areas and the lighter areas. Alright, I'm going to grab Mr. Nifty and white paint. There's highlights on the bats. So wherever the moon is hitting the bat, you want to put these little highlight lines. Okay, so wherever the moon is hitting the bat, You can put these little highlight lines in. Okay, so the moon's going to hit the bat on the underside, and then the moon is going to hit this bat on the top part. Okay, so you can put those in. There's highlight lines in the hat. Okay, so I'm just using white paint and putting in these little lines, guys. It's all I'm doing. It's all I'm doing, just to make a little bit more of a pop going on. And just pay attention to where your moon is and where it's going to hit the objects. And that's how you do. The more color layered on that pumpkin, the better. Exactly, Carolyn. Exactly. Because we did underpainting on the pumpkin, and it's the same with the broom too. If you keep, you do your layers and then let it dry, and then you could add some more. You let it dry, you could add some more, and the more layers you do, and the more changes in color, leaving your darks and your lights, the better it's going to look. All right. That being said, Tina B was nice enough to remind us all, we got to put the ears back in. So I'm grabbing Tiny. I'm going to put my ears back in, right? Follow up the side of my head. All right, there's one. Okay, so there's the one ear back in place. Right, you follow up the side of your head. You do the same on the other side. So I'm following up the side of my head. Skipping over the brim and then putting in that edge of the ear. And then going inward on the other part. Okay, so we have that. Right? You have to outline your eyeballs and put in the black circle part. So I'm wiping off my brush. I'm grabbing black paint. Right? If you need to clean up around your pumpkin with the black paint, you can totally do that. Just like that. Right? Black paint for his eyeballs. So they're at the top of the eyes. See, now I'm whistling. They're at the top of the eyes, okay? So you start from the top and then you bring it around. Okay, same with this one. Top of the eye, bring it around. Once you have that in place, now you're going to outline your eye in black. And that's going to clean up your areas and tighten it all up for yourself. So you outline your eye in black. So I got black paint, and I'm going to swoop this along the bottom. Clean up that whole eye area. And I'm going to swoop it across the top. Clean up that whole eye area. Right? Same with the other eye. See how it's all weird and wonky? And then when you outline it with the black, it cleans it all up. So anywhere you went out of your lines or anything like that going on, it just cleaned it all up for you. Okay? So no worries there. So the next thing I want to do is I want to grab Mr. Nifty, and I want nice loose thin paint. So make sure that your white paint is loose and smooth and not big, not globby, right? Add a little bit of water to it if you need to. See the water drip? Okay, I'm going to drip that into my paint. I'm going to mix it around. Get your paint nice and smooth. Smooth. Alright, gonna wipe Nifty off. Dip it into that area I just made nice and smooth. I'm going to come into here where my whiskers are, and we're going to flick. 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 Okay? Now, get more paint. Right? It's not a marker. If you press harder, you're not going to get paint out of it. You're just going to get a thick whisker. Okay? So, you're just going to flick your whiskers in. And you can have as many or as little whiskers as you want. Alright? You're going to flick the eyebrow things, right? From the corner of his eye right here. Up a little bit. So you want to flick in his eyeball things. Whatever these are called. Eyebrows. Again, make sure you have nice, loose, thin paint. Every time I leave the canvas, I am wiping off my brush and grabbing more paint. Every single time I leave the canvas, I'm wiping off my brush and grabbing more of that nice, loose, thin paint. Okay, guys? And the very last step, unless I forgot something, but I think we're good, is the life dots in your eyes, right? So you're going to put a dot. You're going to put a dot once they're dry. And you could also do the swoop if you want to do the swoop. Swoop. And swoop. And there you guys go, right? A little highlight on the ear where the moon's hitting it. Right there. Okay. So there you guys go. You guys did it. Amazing. We got Moon, Moon Kitty Broom going on here. Moon Kitty Broom going on. Let me pan out so you can get the whole finished painting in your view. And ta-da! What? Oh, yeah. So, 6,000%. So, next week is the fire. The following week is Frankenstein. Then the weekend right before Halloween. I will be posting that one soon. And thank you guys so much for the stars. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me tonight. I 6,000% love it. I'm so excited to have all of you here. I mean, check out this roll call. How amazing is that? So anyone that's new to the fam, please come back for more torture. If you're going to be watching the replay, that's going to be on YouTube. Probably sometime this weekend. That'll land on YouTube. Once it does, I will share the link with you. It's also always available on my page. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Becky. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Kelly, April, everyone that's in here, our whole list of peeps. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And I hope you had a good time. I hope you had fun. Thank you. You're so welcome, Carolyn. Yes, I have a free weekend. I have no shows to get ready for, so we're gonna catch up mustard with some projects I've been slacking on, and we're gonna be all set. Thank you so much, Debbie. Have a great night, Gail. So thank you, everybody who came on tonight and watched the live with me tonight. And thank you, everybody who gave me some support with the stars. So you guys are keeping the lights on. And I keep offering, I can keep offering these events. Stay in my PJs. I'm wearing PJs right now, April. I got my my spiderweb sweatpants on. See? So it's got moons and stars and spiderwebs. Oh, I gotta lift the other leg now because I just stretched my back out. All right, so here, moons and stars and spiderwebs. Oh, that actually felt good on my back. I'm surprised I accomplished that without falling over. Oh, 6,000%. Oh my goodness. I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for the stars. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. Enjoy the replay if you did the replay. If you ever have any questions, message me through Facebook. If you send me support in any way, message me through Facebook your address, and I'll send you Mr. Nifty's as a thank you gift. And I'm going to see you guys on... I love you guys too. And I'm going to see you guys on Tuesday, okay? How to Tuesdays. All right. Thank you guys. Mwah. Love you. Y'all warm my heart, okay? Have fun. Go create. Bye, everybody.